How to create a browser homepage, Part 2, create the homepage folder and category folders, and a preliminary homepage. Once you've added all your favorites to your favorites list, you're ready to create and organize your homepage folder. We're going to use our favorites organizer to do that. We're going to click Favorites, Organize Favorites. That'll bring up this screen here. We'll scroll to the bottom. Now we're ready to create our homepage folder. We're going to call our homepage folder AA Homepage. I've already created it, but what you do is you click New Folder, then you type the name of the folder you're creating, and I would suggest you put AA in front of homepage so that on certain of the lists you'll be working with, it will show up at the top and be easy to find. So now I can't add it because I already have it there, and there are problems if you try to add a duplicate here. So what I'll do is I'll change the name. I've added a dummy. You're not going to have to do this. Then I'm going to delete it. And yes, I do want to delete. Remember, I already added the folder. So you would type New Folder, type the name AA Homepage, and then you're ready to type the next category name. To do that, you click New Folder, and then you type the name of the next category, which is AZZZ News. Then press New Folder, type the next category folder, and continue until you've done all the category folders, and I've already done that. So I've created those folders. Now you're ready to put those folders in your homepage folder. Very easy to do that. You click each one. As long as the folder is highlighted, you're okay. You don't have to worry about whether it opened or not and had anything in it. At this point, your folders won't have anything in it. You're just putting the folders in your homepage folder, the category folders. Drag it up onto the AA homepage, let go. Now it's in the homepage folder. Put the next one in, and continue until you put all of them in your homepage folder. Now it's real easy to screw up the order when you do that. Now I paused and I added all the category folders to the homepage folder, and here they are. If when you do that they're not in the right order, you can drag them around by clicking and dragging. But be careful when you do. Notice this one is selected. Click this once to select it. If it doesn't select on the first click, you'll have to click it one more time to select it. And you'll find that's true especially when you're dragging favorites around or change their order. So if you have any out of position, click them once or twice so that they're highlighted, and then just drag them to change their position. It'll show you where it's going to go. So when you release, I moved up the shopping, which was a D, up to there, just to show you how to move it. I'm going to do the same thing to move it back. I'm going to close it first. It's easier to see what's happening. I want to put it below C, so I'll click it, drag it down. Now it's where it belongs. So make sure after you have put all the category folders in that you rearrange them to the correct order with those letters on the left end. Once you've got all the category folders in your homepage folder, you are ready to put your favorites in the category folders. And the way to do that is you should probably leave AA homepage open so you can see the category folders. I've left two out just for demo purposes. All of your favorites will be listed probably above where you added the homepage. Remember, the last thing you added goes at the bottom. So click My Favorite for CNN to select it, drag it down into the news category folder, and let go quickly so the folder doesn't open and confuse you. So drag it down and let go. Now CNN is in there. If it does open, you can click the folder to close it again. Snopes goes in the miscellaneous folder, so I'm going to drag it down and let go quickly. Now let's verify that CNN's in the right place in the news folder, and it is. It's at the top. Let's verify that Snopes is in the right place in the miscellaneous folder, and it is. Snopes is at the bottom of the miscellaneous folder. If they're not in the right position, click them and drag them to the right position. You're going to have a problem dragging to the top or bottom within a folder if you're dragging favorites. If you drag to the top or bottom, it's very easy to drag it out of the folder. So what you wanted to do, if I wanted to put this at the top of the miscellaneous category, click it, drag it second from the top, let go, drag the top one down. Now I put it on top. Again, dragging to the top's dangerous because it'll put it outside the folder a lot of times. So now I want to drag it back down where it belongs. That's how you move things around. If you misspelled anything, you can click rename. Then you can edit the name that you clicked on, that you selected before you hit rename, and then you can fix it. So that's fine. So we're all done. We've got all the category folders in there. I've just shown you how to move the favorites in. You just drag them into the folders. I've already moved all the favorites into all the category folders, and we'll show you. There's the news category. All the favorites are there, and so forth. All the favorites are in all the folders. Make sure they're there, make sure they're in the right order, and so forth. Once you've done that, you're ready to export your homepage folder. And the way to do that, you have to close. You won't be able to see it. It's off the bottom, I think, but you're going to click the close button at the bottom of the favorites window, of the organized favorites window, to get rid of it. You're going to click. It doesn't matter what's on the screen, but I'll go ahead and put my home page back on the screen. Okay. You're going to click File, Import and Export, Export to a file, click Next, click Favorites, because that's what you're exporting, click Next, click the Home Page folder, because that's the folder you're exporting, click Next, navigate to where you want the folder. The default is the Documents folder. Probably want to leave it in the Documents folder, and I like to name it what I can remember, which is Home Page. So I will call it Home Page. So I change the file it's outputting so it goes in the Documents folder. It's called homepage.htm. That should be okay. I'm ready to export. It says it's already there. I know that. I'm going to replace it. And that's what will happen to you if you make changes to your homepage folder. So just go ahead and replace it. Now, finish. Now you need to open up the file you just exported your favorites to. Remember, this is my home page and I had already created it, but we just created it again and we put it in the Documents folder. So the way to open that is open your Documents folder, locate your home page file. These are folders here. It'll be below the folders. There'll be a file called homepage.htm. There it is. Now, this picture shows that my default browser is Firefox. You could open it in Firefox to verify it, or you can open it in any other browser to verify it. Let's just go ahead and open it in the Firefox default browser. Just double-click it. Okay, here's the file we just export, and it shows in this format because we haven't finished. The things are in the right order. The categories are in the right order. It's just that we haven't finished some editing we need to do. And I see that I've made a mistake here. The banking and investing is not there. So it's actually down here. So the things are in the wrong folder. So if something like this happens, go back and edit your favorites folder. I'm going to close this. Now, to fix that, you want to go back and open Internet Explorer, and you want to go into your favorites manager again, and you want to see what happened. Now, my banking wasn't in the right place, so let's go see what happened there. Here's my homepage folder. There's my banking and investing. See, what I did is I accidentally put my website's favorites folder inside of my banking and investing folder. It's very easy to fix. Just select it, drag it out where it's supposed to be, which is between my news category and my banking and investing category. Now it looks okay. Banking and investing has the right things in it, and I think that's the only mistake we saw. So we'll go ahead and close that, and we've got the favorites in the right order, but now we'll have to re-export them. So we'll go, and I'll do it quickly this time. Favorites, import, export to a file, next. We're exporting favorites, next. We're exporting the homepage folder, next. We're going to put it here, but we're going to call it homepage. And we're going to do it. Click export. Yes, it's there, and we're replacing it, and we're done. Now we need to open it again to verify what happened. And again, I'm just going to open it in my default browser. Okay, now everything is okay there. Everything is okay there. Banking and investing looks to be okay now because I moved it. I had the folder in the wrong place, remember. Everything else is fine. That's the end of this part of the series. The next and last part is how to create a browser homepage. Part 3, create final homepage. Thanks for watching.